California is tough on truancy. In fact, did you know that children are required to go to school? California truancy laws are the enforcers, and mandated education is the state law for children between the ages of 6 and 18. You can find California's truancy laws under the Education Code. Specifically, the Education Code number is 48260. It states here that truancy is defined as a child without an excused absence. Now, just as we have truancy laws that affect minors, we also have education codes that cover excused absences. And I want to show you what those excused absences are here at the website for the California Legislative Information. It is these reasons for excused absences that we use with our adult population. We see here under Article 48205, there are various reasons for excused absences, such as number one, a pupil's illness, due to quarantine, because of the county or city or a health officer, if a person has a medical appointment, if they're attending a funeral service, jury duty, if they have an appointment where they need to go to the doctor during school hours, justifiable personal reasons such as an appearance in court, an observed holiday due to religious reasons. Also, if a person serves at an election, they can also be excused from class. Also, for taking care of an immediate family member, attending people's naturalization ceremony, and also the school administrator has the discretion. Now, if students are absent, then teachers need to allow students time to make up the coursework. Where it gets a little tricky is with independent study programs, where with adults, if the adults don't come to school for 10 days consecutively, then we as teachers have to make the decision of withdrawing the student from class. We have 12 different semesters throughout our school year, which range from 2 to 4 weeks. And so when we're analyzing the attendance of the student, it doesn't matter if the absences roll from one grading period to another, we still have to withdraw the student from our roster. So as you know, anytime you withdraw a student from the roster, they're being withdrawn from school. And so this impacts education in various ways for the student, the teacher, and the school. The student, their learning is interrupted. That therefore impacts graduation rates. It also impacts the retention rate of students at the school and also the dropout rate at the school. This impacts the teacher as well because the student and the teacher have a relationship. At traditional schools, you have the counselor, which deals with the attendance. But in independent studies programs, you have the teacher that is responsible for withdrawing the student. So at times it can get a little bit emotional. Like for myself, I feel like I'm losing a family member every time I have to withdraw a student. The strengths of having a truancy policy, as well as having a policy for excused absences, is it gives us something solid that we can stand on when we have to make the decision. We can refer to the ed code as the reason that we are actually withdrawing the student. Also, whenever our students enroll with us, they sign a master agreement that clearly states that after 10 days of consecutive absence, then the student will be withdrawn. And the teacher makes sure at the time of enrollment that they go over this policy with the student. Now, one advantage to independent studies programs is that students are allowed to withdraw and return without consequence. In other words, they can be dropped on the 10th day and re-enrolled on the 11th day, and this can continue throughout the school year. What can we do as teachers to help fight truancy, as well as lower the number of excused absences that we receive on a daily basis? Comment on the video and let us know your best practices.